LDWMAC, LDBC, LDMMAC. There's your boy, the Coach Show, live on the Coach Show, Live. Okay, folks, I'm going to start exposing, or not exposing, but really reporting on these guys when I start hearing about them. And I have to give a shout out to MMA News because they tend to just report it all. They don't care who you are, what you look like. If you did something, they're the first ones to put that out there. And they don't hold back. They put down what they put everything out there in the open. They do it. Where you have some publications, either they don't report on it or they wait like real late to report on it. And when they report on it, the information is very vague. But, I have a disdain. I have a true disdain, okay, for people that hurt or violate children. And y'all know my solution to that. My solution to anyone that hurts or violates a child is to put them down. That's my solution. There's no rehabilitating these guys. There's no, bringing these guys back to, be model citizens. No. My solution, and really my only say-so, is just to put these guys down. Just put them down. But this is an MMA manager. His name is Kyle Stolz, okay? And, he was in a pedophile sting. Him and a couple other people that he associates with. And, if I'm Liz Carmouche and if I'm Paige Van Zandt, I'd be pissed off. Because I'm going to tell you now what I do hate that MMA News did and everybody else did. They're saying that, well, he was associated with Liz Carmouche and Paige Van Zandt. And it's like, they're not even managed by this guy anymore. And any fighter that's still managed by this guy, when this guy gets out of jail or whatever, I ain't going to support them because we know that pedophiles don't get a whole lot of time. Matter of fact, they don't get a whole lot of time at all. They get less time, okay, than people who just have weed on them. They get less time than them. So we already know this guy will be back out of jail before long. I mean, we already know this. We can't get around this. But, if I'm Paige Van Zandt and if I'm Liz Carmouche, I'd be pissed off. Like, why do y'all have to put the fact that I used to be managed by this guy? And we talking about like years and years ago, before any of this story came out. So, if I'm Liz Carmouche, man, I'm finna tell him, hey, man, y'all better get a retraction. Y'all better get that. Y'all better get my name, get my likeness. Get me out of your article, okay? Don't attach me to this guy. But here's the thing, man. Pedophilia and of children in this generation, it's almost like it's just happening every time you turn around. Every single solitary time you turn around, you have somebody being accused of it. Like, when they did that whole documentary on these American men that they go over to foreign countries, third world countries, and they go and they live out their little, child fantasy dreams. They go live them out. Okay? And then there was a reporter that went over there, man, and caught these guys over here, buying like child prostitutes and stuff like that. And see, I'm going to tell you something, guys. Y'all better be real careful who you dudes vote for. Because we have people right now, I'm talking about sitting in office right now, in different states that they're trying to amend laws. They're trying to amend laws. One law, they're trying to, amend the age, like the legal age law. They're trying to amend that. They're trying to lower the legal age law. But a lot of people didn't even know that. You have certain people in office, they're trying to lower the legal age law. They're trying to lower that. Because many of these guys, they have their child fantasies too. And probably they already have, but they probably hadn't got caught. Like that, it's amazing. It's amazing how in this generation, in this era, 2022, that we can vote somebody in. And you know what I notice about people? What I notice about people, period, is that people, they don't really take the time to see what the candidates are in favor of. They don't take the time. And you can find out what a candidate is in favor of, but you have to research it. And all you have to look for to see, how hard they are on people who hurt children. Because, they have that information there. You can figure out what their stances are and what they like and don't like. But you have to research. So I didn't go into voting day. I mean, every single candidate that I knew about, that I was going to vote on a ballot, I researched them to see what their pros and cons are. I researched them. And that's what people have to take the time to do. Because people are unknowingly voting some of these people in, and they don't know what these people's views are. So this guy right here, man, he's not going to get a lot of time. He's not going to get a lot of time. And they got even more laws now that protect these guys. They got more laws that protect. Like, for example, the whole Cain Velasquez situation. That's an example right there. Cain Velasquez wanted to, put a guy down. He wanted to put the dude down. They did something to one of his family members. I think it was either his daughter or his niece. And Cain Velasquez tried to put the guy down. Okay, this guy gets out of jail on bond, and Cain Velasquez is in jail. How does that happen? How does that happen when a pedophile, a known pedophile, can sexually assault one of your relatives, your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew? He can do that. But then he can get out on bond and you go to jail for trying to handle a situation that the damn police won't even handle. How do you explain that? Like, folks, it's really to the point where it is that bad. It's to the point where it's that bad. It's to the point where it really is that bad in this society. It's bad. And the thing is, man, you have people even come to this video. You have people even come to this video. They may not say too much, okay? They may not say a whole lot, but I tell you what, you have people that come here and they'll thumb this video down. They'll thumb the video down. And you know anybody thumbing down a video, anybody, if a person thumb this video down, we already know what they represent. We already know they're a pedophile. Okay, any pedophile who like young children, they're gonna thumb the video down. So, I mean, hey, be careful. Be careful. Because you'll be exposing yourself. But they need to put this guy up under the jail cell. They need to put him up under the jail cell, but man, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna put him out, man, he's gonna be out before you know it. I bet he'll be out in less than 10. I bet you he'll be out in less than 10. Okay? Seriously. Because when there's other people involved, and all the blame don't particularly go to you, oh yeah, man, he gonna be out of jail in less than 10. And guess what he gonna be doing? He gonna be right back out doing the same thing. He'll be on the sex offender registry list for 10 years, and that's it. And then he'll be right back out. He'll be doing the exact same thing. These guys don't get that a lot of time, y'all. They don't get it, man. But you know what? We'll look at it like this, though. We'll look at it like this. He'll be in there with a lot of them other weirdos. He'll be in there with them. And guess what? Some of those prisoners, not all, but some, they're going to give this man all the loving that he needs. They're going to give him all the loving that he needs. And some of them, they're going to love him a little bit too much.